Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ryan Atkinson, and my team partner was Tyler Riedel, and together we are Obsydian Constructs. Today, I'm here to present to you our entry into the third challenge, Gray Pill. We found this to be one of the most interesting challenges available, and as we understood it, the objective was to create a window into the world of decentralized social media networks and to try to extract meaningful information from this raw data. Now, our solution we have coined as Black Mamba. Black Mamba has a back end and a front end, much like a typical web application. The back end, Black Mamba core, is written in Python, and it extracts data from the array of decentralized networks that were provided. Here you can see, here's a lot of the raw data that was extracted from the Mastodon network. Not only is this raw data being extracted, also the information is being parsed. Here we have language translation actually taking place from these toots, which were the instances of data entries on this network. Aside from simply extracting raw data, we're also performing analyses upon this data. Here we have entity extraction being performed upon the raw data being extracted from Mastodon, searching for what would be considered interesting quote-unquote terms. Here we have a variety of terms which were deemed significant: cardinal, person, organization, GPE, etc. These terms were found to stand out more so than other pieces of data and to illustrate some sort of significant trend. Now, once the backend Python service has tapped into our decentralized networks via scraping and API methods, it's parsed this raw data and then tried to perform any kind of analyses, predictive analyses. It then takes this data and via RESTful JSON makes it available to the front-end application, the front-end piece of Black Mamba known as the Black Mamba UI. Here we have a mock-up of the Black Mamba UI. Black Mamba UI, the idea here is that what good is analysis of all this data if we can't give it into a format that a user can meaningfully digest? If it's not readily digestible, what good is this information? So we wanted to have a really clean UI that people can understand. So here is a conceptual tool which would allow us to search the variety of networks which we've plugged into for significant terms. Now we see that we have a time series of the occurrence of that term per day over a span of years or months over the past year. From this data, we would then predict what the likelihood of that term occurring on this network would be in the future. Additionally, we also have a visual representation of the entity extraction performed on the Mastodon network. Here we have a word map with the sizes indicating the relative occurrence of each of these interesting terms that were found. Now, we believe that the back-end Python server and data analysis coupled with the front-end UI framework for our solution ultimately illustrates a useful and effective representation of an analysis of these decentralized social media networks. I want to keep the presentation brief, so thank you very much.